What's up, friends? This is Manni, and today I am actually Balteus, because clearly I'm running more rockets than he does, and I'm flying and hovering more as well. And so let's start the Attack the Watchpoint mission with this crazy rocket build. By the way, the rocket launchers have 2,500 meters range, so if I wanted to, from the moment where I spawn, I could have shot down these artillery stations already without having to get closer. And I'm launching my rockets here, but unfortunately the first salvo wasn't perfectly aimed. I'm planning ahead a fall off of the rockets, but I planned too much of it, so the rockets went over the target. But the next ones are gonna make it, and so here goes both of the artillery stations. What will also be very interesting is the fight against Sulla, the basically mini boss AC that's in front of Balteus, because he's a very dodgy one, but with these homing rockets I think we should be able to take him down really well, and him having a hard time even reaching us up in the skies. We'll see how this works, and of course the highlight will be Balteus. By the way, afterwards we will also have a look at Swimburn and Rukomonsen, because if you don't kill Swimburn and actually let him live, then Rukomonsen is showing up to try and finish the job, and then we can fight him. It's very interesting. We're also going to use this rocket build for both of these enemies. So yeah, a video filled to the limit with rockets. And if you're wondering why we can hover so long, I put an energy generator onto this mech that has maximum energy capacity. So we generate... we output, I think, more than 4,250 energy altogether, and that allows us to get ascend very high and then even keep altitude nearly forever. And that comes in very handy against Balteus later, and also against Sulla. So let's stay tuned for that. Get rid of these two artillery stations here first, and the other dudes as well. They're sniping, but you see, you can actually easily dodge those snipers by just hovering left and right. You don't have to use the dodge for it. Or dashes, because they require a lot of energy, and dashes will deplete you pretty quickly, and then you'll have to fall back to the ground. And so if you can, whenever you can, you'll be trying to go with hovering and just dodging by flying around like this. Here, I wanted to get in with maximum energy capacity, but I forgot one thing. As soon as the sequence triggers and Sulla appears, the game snaps me to the ground anyways. So there it is, bam, we're landing here now. And I'll be getting up in the air to prepare myself to fight Sulla. And you see he's coming in, and I'm launching my my rockets in sequence. I'm not firing all 4 launchers at the same time. Instead, I'll be firing them in sequence and triggering one shot at a time, basically. So that at any given time, rockets are coming into him. And so far we've done a bit of damage, but as soon as we get him staggered, that's when the real damage starts to kick in. So wait for it, he's gonna land now, big damage is following him in, and look at this spin. Bam, 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 bam. That was... Now he's at half HP. Unfortunately, though, the biggest salvo I'm firing, this one here, goes completely into the bridge. He was kind of sitting there waiting them out, as if he was not AI, as if he was a human player knowing that he needs to wait there for a second. Interesting. Also interesting is that you can reach this point, where you will fight Balteus already when the fight with Sulla goes. Did you know that? I learned it for the first time here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Oh, my lord. That was 40% of Sulla down with this one salvo. Let's fire one more and see if that finishes him in. Yep, he is staggered, and that's almost it. It seems like he's got 1 HP left. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on, man. You're done. That's it. There we go. Look how high up we are, man. Even for the Balteus fight, this would be a high altitude, and that was even a fight that should be on the ground down there. Alright, so Sulla was no problem. I haven't even used a single repair kit yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to use it against Balteus. We'll see. But yeah, opening the gates, and let's go. We're even going past the supply point, but I wonder if maybe I will run out of rockets. Because I'm not running out of health at this point, but I'm running maybe out of rockets. Well, I guess we'll see. Alright, so let's destroy this thing. My rockets didn't do it in one hit. Alright, cool. Is it... Wait, it's still there! It's still not destroyed. Wow, okay, so now it's destroyed. Holy smokes. That took some time. Alright, so are you ready for it, ladies and gentlemen? Balteus as cosplaying Balteus. Okay, so we're coming in at first, and we're gonna do this because it helps to get him staggered and drop his initial shield, and then we're going away. The assault armor is really useful for that, and now we're flying, hovering really high. His armor is done, and so you see how fast we can stagger him, and how much damage he actually takes from the rockets too, while being staggered. Is a really interesting way to fight him. Unfortunately, he will bring back his energy shield anytime soon, and that is the moment here. But we got him basically to 50% without him activating a shield in between. So that's pretty nice. So I'm getting over his flaming sword attack, basically. That's how you can dodge it, if you go high or very low. Because it's basically a horizontal swipe that he does, and you can dodge it by going vertical, up or underneath. Alright, so you see how easily he's getting defeated. We still haven't used a single repair kit, man. It's still the same HP, I think. Or have I started again in between? I'm not quite sure. Maybe I don't remember that correctly. But you see, ever since we started the fight, definitely we haven't used a single repair kit. And we had no reason to do that. Flying super high up, and he's got that energy shield back. That's making things a little difficult. But even if he tries to dodge, these rockets are typically following him in so well that he gets completely hit by them. Alright. Boom. He gets re-staggered immediately. It's crazy, but unfortunately I can't follow up with the damage while he's staggered because I always stagger him and then he, yeah, goes around the corner. But, oh, come on, one more shot! Is he gonna get another shield? No, he's not. Okay. Boom, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I didn't even need to use repair kits. You see, I am the better Balteus. I'm not sure if this will work against the end boss Balteus though. Something maybe we should test in another video. But now we're in the mission. You may remember it if you played it, where you cannot be detected. You have to go through and get to this blue marker without getting spotted. And afterwards, because we're trying to find Swimburn and kill him, and we thought he will be on that blue marker. And with us hovering, you can see the edges of the map very well. You can see where you're allowed to go and where you're not allowed to go because you can fly and hover so high. It's insane. But yeah, so I'm getting towards the blue marker. That is where we thought Swimburn would be. But that's not where he actually is. He will be a different position. So let's first get there. You see how long you can hover? It is insane. It really is like being Balteus at this point. Alright, so we're making it towards Swimburn, and again, if at some point in the fight, he will ask you to spare him. And if you do this, then he will no longer fight with you, and you will be friendly. But then Rukomonsen comes in to try and finish the job that you're not finishing yourself, basically. Alright, so you see the fight is incredibly easy from high up here. He got absolutely no chance. And before he stops to, you know, before he dies, basically, he's gonna ask us to stop firing. The big grenade launchers have no chance to hit us. Only his homing rockets can hit us there. But see, now he's pretty low on health. Not sure if he still has a repair kit, though. I don't think so, because I think he would have used it. So let's begin firing. 1, 2, 3, all our rockets are out. No, he has another repair kit. Okay, didn't expect that. Alright. So I guess we're gonna fire for a few more seconds. Come on. Up, 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 up. I used the assault armor for some reason. It cancels out incoming rocket damage, so it's not useless, but... Oh, here, wait, let's not do anything hasty, he says. See? So I'm gonna stop to fire here and go down to him. He stops firing, he becomes passive now, basically friendly and talks to us. But that will trigger another thing coming up. I can accept or decline. And I will accept the peace offering for now. Yeah, so, let's see. But here comes Rukomonsen. That's right. He's coming in. A death and dishonor, he says. Pay the sun so toll. Alright, so I guess we're gonna see who's the one paying the toll here. There's first 10 rockets, 4 launches launched at him, and he already lost like 30% health from an initial salvo. That is crazy. He immediately activated his shield barrier here, pulse barrier, or pulse arm. No, which one is it? Pulse barrier is the stationary force field. Yeah, pulse shield I think it's called, right? So yeah, he's staggered again, and look how much damage he's taken. I guess he will probably use a repair kit, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it is. But he's almost staggered, and if I time it well, he will basically go down extremely quickly. Oh man, he has another one of those pulse shields. That sucks, especially when they use it right before you get them staggered. Very annoying. But yeah, I get him staggered now, and look, all 4 launchers into him while he's taking critical damage. That is a lot of damage. And I'm using one of my repair kits now. That was the first one. And I think he's trying to do some melee attacks because he gets really close sometimes. Alright, so this should probably be it, right? There we go. Boom. Both of them basically would be destroyed now. We both basically killed 2 enemies at once here. But yeah, Rukomonsen is an interesting fight that most of you probably don't even see because you're most likely to be killing Swimburn, and then you never see what happens here. So yeah, interesting thing. It just though it gives us a penalty. We get less money because we get a mission penalty because we didn't do the mission target, but we still get another 200,000 still. So yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you had a fun time. I wish you a great weekend. Catch you in the next video. Manni signing off. Bye bye.